Few would believe it, but in this photo, there are actually two different people right now. But why is that when you can only see one person in it? Well, if you want to know why, then keep watching this video. Travis Marshall was born to musician Marshall Bruce Mathers Jr. and his wife, singer Debbie Nelson. They certainly get mentioned later in Eminem's tracks. The first major event in the future star's life was his father leaving. Deborah was a mother who loved alcohol, making it hard for her and her family to settle in one place, and only by her son's 12th birthday did they settle in a Detroit suburb. But life didn't get better for the future star. His mother often argued with him, and even at such a young age, he had to take odd jobs to help her out. But you haven't forgotten that he's a rapper, not just an unlucky kid, right? His uncle Ronnie introduced him to rap. For his birthday, he gave him a cassette with the best rap of that era. Eminem got fired up by it, and that same year, together with his friend Mike Rubini, he created a rap duo. With this duo came his first pseudonym, M&M, Mike and Meters. It would later be transformed into his current stage name, Eminem. The next step was his first album, Infinite, where he rapped about the pain of growing up, life in poverty, and the impending birth of his daughter. After its release, the hardest period of his life began. It starts with him getting fired from his job right before Christmas, forcing him to move into his mother's trailer, which she even rented out to her own son. Soon, his friend, rapper Proof, decided to form a group of the 12 best rappers from Detroit, but only 6 showed up. So, he told all the participants to come up with 2 pseudonyms. That's when Eminem decided to approach his producer, who was credited as Slim on the album. He walked up to him and said, "I'm gonna steal your name." And that's how Eminem's evil alter ego was born. Here's the thing about Slim Shady. If someone didn't like a song and its content because they were often provocative, then it wasn't Eminem, it was Slim Shady. That's how you can easily tell who's rapping. Slim has crazy lyrics that tell everyone to fuck off and diss everyone. Eminem is calm, rapping deeper lyrics about his life. But back to the story. After creating the second pseudonym, he released a new album, which turned out to be insane. In one of the tracks, he brutally disses his girlfriend Kim and goes after everyone who had wronged him. Despite this, the album didn't gain much popularity, so Marshall fell into a deep depression, where for 2 years he was inseparable from pills. But his teenage idol, Dr. Dre, pulled him out of this depression. At his first audition, Eminem composed what is probably his most popular track, My Name Is.
Hi, my name is what? My name is Slim Shady.
Then, he re-released his Slim Shady album, for which he won a Grammy and gained his popularity. And here begins his career as a full-fledged star. New albums and new awards, scandals often related to his lyrics. Since he frequently targeted women and LGBTQ+ people, he started being seen as a misogynist and homophobe. He often had to explain that almost all his lyrics were just jokes, but the closest person in his life didn't understand this either. He wrote about his mother being addicted and alcoholic.
My mom loved Valium and lots of drugs.
So, she decided to sue him for slander for $10 million. The court sided with her, but she only won $25,000. This estranged Eminem from his mother, but much later, he apologized to her in the song Headlights.
But I'm sorry, mama, for cleaning out my closet at the time I was angry, rightfully.
And most importantly, the death of his best friend, rapper Proof. This finally broke Eminem, leading him to seriously rely on pills, even writing his songs under their influence, something he later admitted. All this led him to an overdose. What helped him pull through was his fatherly duty to his daughter. Thanks to her, he overcame his addiction. After that, he focused on his career and battling his alter ego, Slim Shady. Today, Eminem is the main star of rap and a legend of the 2000s. Write what you think about him and like this video.